Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you. I got a new little bird I want to show you. This is a Pacific parrotlet. This species of bird is the smallest species of bird found, or smallest species of parrot found in captivity. There are others that are smaller that are found in the wild, but they do not live in captivity. The little pygmy parrots, they eat lichens and mushrooms, and it's just impossible to feed them in captivity. But these little guys are seed eaters in the wild. They eat fruits and bugs and stuff also. But they are easy to keep, and they make wonderful little pets, and they are just so tiny. This is a little girl that I bought from my friend Daniel Large. He lives down near Auburn, Alabama, and he raises these, and this is a female that's going to go with one of the boys that we have. Now, he brought this bird to me in a little plastic deli cup, and that's perfectly fine. It had big old holes in it for ventilation, and that is perfectly fine, acceptable. Well, the kid saw that and said he brought that bird in a lunchbox, and that's kind of what it looked like. And so Jeremiah has named this bird Lunchbox, and we kind of have shortened that down to LB, and then we spell that out as E-L-B-E-E, so her name is Elby, and that's fine because the little male that we have for her that we're going to pair them with eventually, his name is Louie, little Louie and little Elby, and they are the smallest parrots that we have. We have just standard parakeets also, and they're really small too. And we have lovebirds and cockatiels and green cheeks, and we got big birds too. We have big macaws. Green-winged macaws are some of the biggest parrots that there are. But little Elby is being hand-fed. She's only about 5 weeks old. She is a combination of the turquoise blue color and the American white color. The American white, it's not an albino or a Latino coloration. It is a recessive mutation, more leucistic than albino. Leucistic means that it is white, but it has dark eyes, and it's recessive in inheritance, whereas Latinos generally have red eyes and are generally sex-linked in inheritance. And so, little Louie is a turquoise blue also, but he's not the American white color also. So, I'm not sure if he carries that in the recessive form or not. But she is just darling. She is sweet as can be, just cute as a button, literally. She's kind of that pale turquoise color, opal, bluish, grayish, greenish, yellowish. You know, I'm colorblind. What color is this bird, Catherine?
It's like a very light yellow, but a little bit on her head, it's like a little darker yellow and on her tail.
Well, what is her base color? Kind of blue?
Yeah, just like a hint, not that much.
To me, she's the same color as this towel that you put down.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
This is an off-white horse, is like a more yellow.
That's why I've been trying to show her to the camera in my hand. Can you see her?
Yeah.
Look how cute she is.
It looks like she has like a little part in her hair.
Yeah, like a little mohawk kind of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's get out another one, okay?
Okay.
Now look, this is the littlest little baby green cheek that we hatched, that was born here. All of his brothers and sisters have gone to Sarah, and she's going to sell those for us. This one had an underbite where the bottom beak protruded out just a little more than the top beak. And that's kind of why we kept him back. He may just end up being Catherine or Jeremiah's pet bird, or... Oh, you don't want any? Are you not hungry this morning? They have a bowl of food in their brooder, and they're starting to eat that, and so... He's to the point where he's going to wean soon. Jonathan, he likes green cheeks also, so he might want to keep this green cheek. But look what I'm doing. I have just a regular fingernail emery board kind of thing. And I'm just very carefully, little bitty bits at a time. Every day I'm working at that, and I'm just taking a little bit off the bottom edge of that bottom beak. And shortening the length of it. And that top beak, he's to the point now where he can put it in the proper position. Can you see?
Yeah, he's in it right now.
See, his top beak is now over the bottom beak. So I think he's going to be just fine. And he's going to make a really cute pet for one of the kids. Now, this is a turquoise mutation green cheek conure.
Dad.
It's a little small parrot from South America. And I didn't mention that, but the little parrotlet comes from South America also. Yes, dear.
Dad, some people may have this problem with like a macaw. What would you do?
Well, if you have a macaw, a big bird like that, and if you're unsure of it, always take the bird to the veterinarian. Let the veterinarian do that. A Dremel tool can be used if the bird is properly restrained or sedated, and a veterinarian can do that for you with no problem. Moose has a problem where his beak is twisted, has been that way. Moose is my big blue and gold macaw. His beak has been twisted since birth. If you heard that noise, that was a cat coughing up a hairball. It wasn't Catherine. She didn't make that noise. But Moose has had a twisted beak since birth, and so a veterinarian does that for us when it needs to be done. Well, this is a little green cheek conure. Isn't he adorable?
Yeah.
Now look at this guy. This is a blue mutation Quaker parakeet. This is the little baby that Mary Carl at Cog Hill Farm has picked out. They live here in Alabama also. We're up in north central Alabama near Birmingham, and they live near Selma, which is down south Alabama, kind of west of Montgomery. And this is going to be her little baby bird. She had a choice between, you made a poopy. She had a choice between this bird or a ringneck. And I think she's made a wonderful decision to choose a Quaker. These are another little South American parrot. And these are the ones that they build the giant nest out of twigs in trees in the wild. And sometimes in places near humans, they'll build on buildings and billboards and, well, maybe possibly, but on telephone poles. They like building on near electrical transformers because that produces heat and keeps them warm during the winter. But Quakers, they come all the way down to the tip of Argentina where it's really, really cold in the winter. And so they are extremely adaptable little birds.
Yeah, they're like superheroes.
Yeah, they are superheroes. They learn to talk. They are funny. They're clowns. They love to play with toys, and they will eat absolutely anything that you want to try to give them.
Like your finger?
Well, hopefully not, but vegetables and fruits and things like sprouted peas and sprouted beans, and I've got some stuff on my hand I need to wipe off. Well, this is the little Quaker parrot. This is Mary Carl's little Quaker parrot. And just as soon as I know what she names it, I will give an update. It's going to be several more weeks before he is all weaned and ready to go. But I'm certainly going to keep you updated on all that. So let's feed the ringneck next. This is the last baby ringneck that was born here this year. It's a little green one. And this is one that Mary Carl could have chosen, but I think she made a really good decision and chose the Quaker. And ringnecks make good pets. They're not cuddly birds. They don't like to be petted as adults. They'll sit on your shoulder all day long and watch TV with you and help you edit videos or do homework, but they really don't like to be touched a whole lot as adults. That's just the nature of the bird. But they do make good pets. They're funny. They're extremely good talkers. All of mine talk. I have 10 pairs, so that's 20 adult ringnecks that we have.
I like how they bob their head jumping down.
Well, that's just a baby begging for food.
I know, but it's really
all of the adults talk. Are you hungry? Are you hungry, baby?
No.
Now look, I want to tell you, friends, this is going to be the last time that you see this bird on my channel, okay? He's going home today. He is not weaned, but he's going to a longtime friend of mine that lives here locally. And she raises birds also. She has macaws and cockatoos and Amazons. She actually is the one that raised our African red-belly parrot. Her name is Bobby, and Daniel decided to name the baby red-bellied parrot Bobby also. So she's going to take him and finish hand feeding him, and he's going to be her personal pet bird. She's always wanted a ringneck, and so now's her opportunity to get one. And so we're going to take him to her house this afternoon. I just wanted to show you one last time, so y'all say bye to him. Bye-bye. Now I got one more bird that I want to show you. Now look, all of our cockatiels are fully winged now. We don't have any cockatiels to feed right now. I have more in the nest, and so we'll have more baby cockatiels to show you next week. So y'all make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button that you're always watching our videos, especially the Baby Bird Fridays. Now this little baby, she fell out of a nest accidentally, and the parents didn't want to feed her anymore, and so we've been feeding her. And she's almost to the point of weaning also. And now this is a dove. And they are this species of dove is a seed-eating dove, and so they're really easy to hand feed. Now with a parrot, the adult parrot, the mom and dad, they would regurgitate food at the tip of their beak, and then the baby bird would actually eat the food from the tip of the parent's beak. With doves and pigeons, they do things differently. The baby actually sticks its entire beak and part of its head down the mommy and daddy's throat. And so it can be kind of difficult to feed them. If you see what she's doing, she's kind of putting her beak in between my fingers. Now when she does that, when she opens up her mouth, all I do is put the syringe in like that, you see? And I just feed her just like any other little bird. Now, there are species of doves that come from tropical areas of the world that eat fruit mainly. And so I don't have any of those. If I did have some of those, I would have to chop up mangoes and papayas and stuff. We have a pet turaco, which is not a dove or a pigeon, but it's kind of like a dove and a pigeon. Kind of like a pheasant, kind of like a toucan. But when we were hand feeding Blueberry, our turaco, we had to feed blueberries and cantaloupe and kiwi and mangoes and papaya and grapes and apples and bananas.
Now you know what Blueberry gets its name from.
Blueberry is named after the blueberry. Well, this is a little dove, and easy peasy to feed, for me at least. I don't feed a whole lot of baby doves and pigeons because the parents do such wonderful jobs of it. But I don't mind feeding baby doves and pigeons. They're super duper simple, easy to do.
And adorable.
And just as adorable as can possibly be. So she's going to wean soon, and then she'll go back out and just be a really fun bird for us to keep. We'll keep her around a while.
She's so fluffy.
She is. She's learning how to fly, and she flies over and she sits on top of the Bearded Dragons aquarium and watches us. It has a lid on it because he tries to jump up and eat her sometimes, but she's too big. He's too small. Well, I'm rambling now, so I'm going to go ahead and close. So just want to say God bless you, and whatever part of the world you're in, I hope that things are well for you, and you are safe, and you are comfortable, and that you feel love and fulfillment in your life. God bless you. Bye-bye.